Well, we're talking about home decorating today, and you might think our expert is an unlikely person to tackle the topic. Jackson Galaxy is a cat behaviorist, the star of one of the most popular shows on Animal Planet, and the author of several books on cats. His latest, Catification, is all about creating a happy living environment for your cat without sacrificing your own design aesthetic. Welcome, Jackson.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so it is possible then to have a happy cat and not have cat trees and scratching posts and everything all over the house?
Yeah, I hear in the back of your head, you're like, my cat will make my house look like the crazy cat lady house, right? And it doesn't have to be that way. I promise you. If you open up Catification to any page, you're going to see the most incredible examples of what can be done. But the cool thing is, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to have 20,000 cat trees. You can keep your sanity and at the same time give your cat what they desperately need.
So how do you figure out what it is that your cat actually needs indoors?
Well, you know, what I do in the beginning of the book, I just want to teach everybody the basics of cat, what I call Cat Mojo 101. That's the first part of the book. Then I start boiling it down. Okay, well, this is what all cats are, like the cat cloud, and then you have the personal cat flakes that come out of the cloud. Now let's get to know your cat flake. And then after that, then we can start teaching you all about how to make the world better for that cat.
So give me some examples, like what's your cat's behavior trying to tell you?
Well, that's, you know, that is a big question. I mean, human behavior is the same way. I mean, if I'm sitting here and suddenly I, throw something across the room, what caused that? It could be a lot of different things that made my day bad, But with cats, if they feel like their territory is threatened in any way, that's when they start acting out. In fact, for the most part, if I'm confronted with a problem by one of my clients, first thing, go to the vet. Make sure that they're healthy. Secondly, let's take a look at the environment, about the territory, what's threatening them, and then let's speak to that.
If you're experiencing some negative behavior with your cat, is it likely that the environment is actually what's causing it?
Well, at least in part. At least in part. And then there's who is in the environment, right? You've got the territory itself, and then who's threatening it? Is it cats inside the house? Is it cats outside the house? Is it your new boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, the new child in the house, a dog? Could be a lot of things, and all you got to do is watch them. The more you observe your cats, the more you try to get inside their experience, it will come to you, I promise you. I mean, I'm no cat genius. I just love observing, and that's why I know what I know.
So give us some examples of design choices we can make that humans like, but cats are also going to like too.
Well, for instance, if you take a look at, there's one of the pictures in the book is this wonderful cat tree, which is literally a tree. Somebody went out and got gorgeous pieces of driftwood, mounted them on the wall, made sure that their cats could reach them at the same time, and it is art, and there's no way you could dispute it. It's gorgeous, it's art, and yet the cats get what they need, which is to get from point A to point B without touching the ground. That way it increases their ownership of the vertical world. Therefore, the humans can own the floor if we want to, and the cats can have this nice vantage point, and now we've just created art, functional art.
It sounds like you just need to be a little more creative when you're thinking about your cat as well as yourself.
You're absolutely right. You don't need to spend a fortune. We call it no excuses catification in the book. If you have a pot in the garage that you can dig out, put some soil in it, and plant some catnip, you've just catified. So there's always something you can do for your cat.
That's great. Thanks so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Once again, Jackson's latest book is called Catification. You can get all the details on his website, jacksongalaxy.com.